I really need a holiday. All right, honestly, who hasn't thought these words at some point in recent weeks? All the chaos and confusion, lockdowns, reopenings, reclosings, restrictions of all kinds. Doesn't it just stir us up to want to escape to some place of wide open space, free from every constraint? But be careful. Today's question: do I ever seek a vacation from the restraints of right living? The perfect vacation will look different to different people. Some look forward to a cabin getaway, others to a campout deep in the bush. Many would choose a sunny week on a sandy seashore. Then there are those who prefer the luxury of some exotic location in a faraway land. Whatever your preference, we all need downtime, that's a fact. But solid vacation time away from home is a once-in-a-while occurrence. What about the more usual downtime within a regular week? What does that kind of vacation look like to you? Some love to curl up with a good book. Others would choose a workout at the gym. Still others would opt for a walk in the park. But many, yes, many, choose to veg in front of a screen, soaking in blankly whatever their eyes, ears, and minds happen to take in. I use the word veg intentionally. Yes, the dictionary actually defines that now as a real word, meaning to relax to the point of complete inertia, or to relax in a mindless way. This reminds us of the word amusement, which simply means without thought. Sitting in front of a screen, watching others and listening to others is not a problem in itself. We might even learn some important things if we're listening to the right people. But to sit mindlessly, to empty our mind and to sit without thought can be a dangerous thing indeed. For then we're opening our mind to be spoon-fed with the skewed thinking of a world without Christ. I think we all recognize the truth of this, at least on some level. But I want to challenge you now to take this one thought deeper. I was reading the other day from the writings of a man who has been dead now for over 100 years, Oswald Chambers. Yes, Oswald. Now don't let his name scare you off. Just because his name is old doesn't mean his wisdom is outdated. Listen to what he says. Chambers warns us, "You no more need a holiday from spiritual concentration than your heart needs a holiday from beating." You cannot have a moral holiday and remain moral, nor can you have a spiritual holiday and remain spiritual. God wants you to be entirely His, and this means that you have to watch and keep yourself fit. See, I think that one reason people like to veg is because they are just plain worn out from trying to cross all their spiritual T's and dot their spiritual I's. It's all gotta look just right on paper to everyone who's watching. It's hard work, always striving to do the right thing, to say the right thing, to think the right thing, and to always be ready with the right answers when someone asks. That's exhausting. No one can do that, not long term. But that is living life in the power of the flesh, and we will never beat the flesh by the flesh. We cannot win the battle over sin in our lives in the power of the flesh, in our own strength. We need the strength of Christ. When we allow Him to have His way in us, our strength is never sapped, because it's not our strength at all that's being exerted. It's His strength. And His strength is endless. It never runs out. Sure, your body will become physically tired, but that can quickly be cured with a good night's rest. But you won't run out of spiritual inertia when Christ is the one living His life through you. You won't get tired of doing right. You won't be looking for a spiritual or a moral holiday. Rather, you'll be resting quietly in His love, in the security and safety of His strength. And that is a getaway that never goes away. Yes, I think we could all use a solid vacation. But for now, let's start by getting alone with God and asking Him to refresh us and to live His life through us to meet the needs of today.